Hello and welcome inside another episode of the Sherwood Park Crusaders pregame show. My name is Zach Marks. Pleased to be bringing you this show live on location from the Scott Safety Center in Whitecourt, Alberta, as the Sherwood Park Crusaders get set to take on the Whitecourt Wolverines. Now, Sherwood Park's coming off a win in Grand Prairie last night, a 2-1 win in the shootout. Saw Evan Arnold net his 9th goal of the season, Eric Roost allowing just 1 goal throughout the contest, and Seamus Campbell burying the lone shootout marker to pick up the extra point for Sherwood Park, putting them up into 4th place in the Viterra North Division. Now, their opponents tonight are also coming off a big win. Emphasis on big as the Whitecourt Wolverines knocked off the Drayton Valley Thunder 7-1 in last night's contest, putting Whitecourt in 3rd place in the Viterra North. Sherwood Park and Whitecourt on the same amount of points to this point in the season. However, Whitecourt has played 1 less game, which gives them the edge in the standing. Sherwood Park looking to keep the point streak going and as well the win streak, points in 4 consecutive games. Back-to-back wins for the first time this season for Sherwood Park, and they'll look to keep it going here in Whitecourt to close out the mini 2-game road trip before they'll return to the friendly confines of the Sherwood Park Arena to take on the Bonnyville Pontiacs. Now, Sherwood Park has been solid on the road on the special teams department. Power play goal in yesterday's game. They also killed off all but 1 of the penalties they took yesterday against the Storm. And it's been something they've prided themselves on throughout this regular season so far, is the success of their special teams. Power play, current, and penalty kill both in the top half of the AJHL to this point in the season. And a big part of that success is the coaching staff. And let's catch up with head coach Evan McFeeters to hear how he feels heading in to tonight's contest. I'm joined now by head coach Evan McFeeters. Now, Evan, a 2-1 shootout victory over the Grand Prairie Storm last night. How big was that win for your group?
Yeah, it was a character effort. I mean, it was a bit of a grind last night up in GP, and a little bit of history there going back to the last time they were in our building, a 2-1 shootout loss, and then we were able to flip the script last night. Offense was hard to come by for both teams. Both goaltenders were good. Both goals in regulation were scored on the special teams. So last night was a good testament to us being able to shut it down and then winning a tough game on the road. So hopefully we can save a couple goals from last night and bring them into tonight's game.
Quick turnaround into tonight's game with travel here in Whitecourt. How do you keep the energy levels up?
I think we're excited every time we get to play a hockey game. We're in a bit of a streak here where the last 5 games we picked up points in all of them. So our guys are feeling good about themselves, but we know the opposition's feeling really good about themselves, scoring 7 goals in each of the last 2 games. So they've been on home ice here for a little bit. They're feeling pretty confident, so we got to make sure that we're making their life uncomfortable here early in the game, and we got to start well. I think it's important for us to take the carryover of the momentum last night. Our guys are prepared and certainly ready to go here, and I think these points early in the season are important to us.
You mentioned the 7 goals last night for the Wolverines, 5 of those coming on the power play. How do you limit the dangers of the man advantage?
Yeah, I think it starts with Dylan Beston, our assistant coach, who takes over the penalty kill. And he met with the guys this morning and showed them some video. And obviously, there's been some adjustment on Whitecourt's end, so we're on top of it. I think we have a good plan, and hopefully our guys can go out there and first and foremost stay out of the penalty box, limit their opportunities on the power play, and limit the opportunities for them to gain momentum. And then if we do have to kill a 2-minute minor, that our guys are prepared on their pressure points and can limit some grade A opportunities.
Eric Roost gets his 2nd consecutive start of the weekend, 3rd consecutive overall here tonight. Just speak to his performance over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, it's his body of work. He's been very good since training camp. He's given our team more than a chance to win every single night he's been called upon. So whether it was the game in Calgary where we were able to extend the lead for him a little bit, he still made some big saves, and it was not an easy game for a goaltender to play in. He had to stay focused all the way through and did his job there. Then going into this weekend here, he seems to be kind of locked in his zone. So as a coach, you just got to give the opportunity to the player who's earned it. And our guys have a lot of confidence when Eric's between the cage right now. So hopefully Eric can continue to do what he does best and stop pucks and give our team confidence.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Zach.